All right, I think it says we're live. That smells delicious. Or delicioso.
Almost done.
Smells good. Wait to see if this baby works today or not. So we're in the pause point. You guys will probably see this about 20 seconds after I start the live, 30 seconds sometimes, just really depends. But yeah, whenever it does go live on your end, please give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, whatever works first to let me know that it's working on your end. And also let me know, is audio good, video good? I did check everything this time before I actually hit the live button. Don't mind TQs in the background killing flies in the window. All right, here we go. It's starting to rock and roll. We live, baby. What's going on, guys? Here we go. Hey, a lot of you guys. What's everybody doing? Andrew Gonzalez was the first one to comment. What's up, Andrew? How's it going, everyone? How's it going? So no official video. What's up, Cameron? Lawn Care Life in Missouri. No official video tonight. I didn't have the time. You'll see in the video when I do get to edit it for which will be tomorrow now. I had a special guest stop by, so I had to go spend a few hours, and it kind of just threw off the afternoon a little bit, so I didn't have time to edit. This is typically when I would be, what time is it? 7 o'clock. Yeah, I would typically be wrapping the video up right about now to get it to you guys in between 7 and 8, depending on thumbnail, title, monetization, all of that stuff, setting it up. So how's everybody doing? We're going to hop into the title of the video in just 1 second. If you guys caught yesterday's video, at the very end, because I was on a conference call, TQ mentioned that I was on a call and that she had to do the ending by herself, but we had some big news, and it is big news. It's phenomenal news. It's great news. It's a blessing of news as well. So we'll hop into that just here in 1 second. I want to make sure YouTube gives everybody a chance to shoot it out into the world. If you guys would share, give it a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. It helps everything to pump it out to the world so that more people like yourselves, great people, can find the channel and hopefully like the channel and stick around for a while. To answer some comments for a second. Hi, Bianca. How are you? Evan Field, Scott. Did Tyler stop working for you? Man, where you been? It's been like a year, bro. Yeah, he stopped working for us. Tell TQ to keep the noise down, Adam said. TQ, can you stop killing a couple flies you're chasing around the house here? Do you want to come say hi to everybody so they don't?
Yes, I'll come say hi.
Bro, I'm going to go into this here in 1 second, too. I had the craziest Instagram message yesterday.
Sorry, guys.
She's literally going around the house killing flies. So our nephew, he went grocery shopping today for himself. He takes care of himself. If you don't know, he lives with us. And he let a lot of flies in whenever he was bringing the groceries in and out with the door wide open. But did you even say hi to everybody, or did you just come in swatting flies?
Yeah, I said hi, everyone.
Oh, okay. Sorry, went on by me. All right, get out of here. Yeah.
I'm cooking tacos. So I'll be in and out. Bye.
She's making us healthier version tacos. So we use pork rinds instead of tortillas. Okay. I know. If we have any of our Southern folks in here, anybody that likes authentic Mexican food, it's probably a disservice to use pork rinds. But pork rinds are good. How's everybody doing? Everybody saying hi to you, Savannah. I'm cooking deer meat. Yummy. Sean Boy can't wait to do some deer jerky. Don't you just love $100 bills? Yeah. Luckily, TQ just got them from the bank. I told her to get me like $1,000, but she was like, I ain't taking $1,000 out of the bank. Other people are cooking tacos too. Nice. Eon Murphy said, hi from Ireland. Sean, when are you doing more work on the new property, and have you decided on what tractor you're going to get? So I was actually at the property today, not working. Unfortunately, we need like a day off, okay? But typically I'd like to get there yesterday, but sports and everything, this will all be in tomorrow's video, guys. I promise you. I have it all. I just didn't have the time to get it edited for you. But we were at the property today. Well, I was mainly at the property, and then Shamboy as well a little bit ago. But yeah, so with that being said, it's just a busy time for us. I don't want to give too much away because of the video. It would be pointless to put the video out then. I was thinking about starting a lawn care business when I graduate high school. So thanks for uploading all this content. It helps me so much. Brian's Lawn Maintenance as well. I'm in 5th grade. Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. 12 o'clock midnight in England. Whew. It is 7:04 here right now. So you're 5 hours ahead. Doing good, everyone. Doing great. Thank you all so much. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Deer jerky is much better than beef jerky. I like them both. I don't discriminate. Hunt Brother Pizza. Is that from the that's got to be Hunt Brother. Is that the one they have at our Bell stores? I think so.
That sounds familiar.
I think they have Hunt Brothers Pizza, which probably isn't as good if you got the good stuff, the original stuff. They sell them in like our local gas stations. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Haven't decided on a tractor yet. Well, just know we have some things in the works. Get a TYM tractor. Have one. It's a beast, I'm guessing you meant to say. Awesome. I've been catching some videos here lately in the last, I don't know, what's it been, a week or so. The Outdoors with the Morgans, if you guys watch them. I used to watch back in the day, and then when you get into the summertime, get busy, you kind of just lose track. You guys know what it's like. You go away for a little bit, come back, stop back, whatever. We deal with it a lot with our own channel. But anyways, so I caught a video. He was using a Kubota, and he started like a fire on their new property or whatever in West Virginia. And then if you guys, I don't want to give too much away because you guys can go watch the video, look it up. I don't want to take anything away from them. But anyways, they got a property in West Virginia. They're working on it, kind of similar to what we're doing. And he's using this Kubota to pick it up, mini excavator or whatever, with a special grappling, claw, whatever, and then just feeding the fire and burning some of it up. So I thought that was really cool. And I'm like, man, Kubota, that's a pretty legit, tractor. So they have a tractor. I was looking at a tractor and a backhoe combo. Sorry. But I just don't know if I would want my tractor and backhoe to be together, just because like you got to spin around. I don't know. A lot to think about. Look into Bobcat Toolcat 5600. I'll have to look. I don't even know if I know what that is. Bobcat Toolcat 5600. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Here, I'll show you guys what that is if you don't know. So I don't know how much I would use it, but that's what it is. Oh, no, that's not real clear on your guys' end. Anyways, that's pretty cool. There's tons of these crazy attachments out there as well. So let's hop into the title of the video, which I don't even remember what did I title this thing? Like, we got to reimburse a bunch of people money. So yeah, that's exactly what we got to do. Roughly about 50 people that paid $199 to come to the Spencer Pro event. If you guys don't know, the Spencer Pro event, it's going to be called Now, from now on moving forward. We hold it every December. This year it's December 10th, 2022. You can get your tickets in the description down here. There's a link to that. With that being said, our good friends, and this is good news, guys. So yes, TQ and myself have to reimburse a ton of money, but it's good. So 50 people paid full price, $199, okay? KOHLER Engine stepped up and they said, hey, they offered to pay for 100 people's tickets and basically 20 grand. So KOHLER Engines is sending us $20,000 to help you guys out. So instead of that, last year we had about 240 people at last year's event. The year before that, it was like 140. So it's going up, up, up. So instead of doing 100 free tickets, TQ and myself, and we all got together, we thought it would be better to discount 200 tickets, $100 with the 20 grand. So the first 200 people that buy tickets. No, 150. Sorry. First, TQ's looking at me. I could feel her. The first 150 more people, because what we have to do is take the 50 people that had already purchased tickets at full price, $199, and we have to reimburse them $100 a piece. Okay, so we got to get $5,000, boom, back. Okay, which is perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. It all goes into a separate account for the event, and we don't make anything from this event, guys. This is the first year that we actually charged anything, and simply because costs just kept rolling up, and up. Typically, TQ and myself, with friends from KOHLER, Toro, and LMN chipping in, we're able to reduce the cost down so much that we were able to do it for free. With that being said, this year, going from, $30,000, we would typically spend, every year to have the event, tables, chairs. We save a ton of money not renting out the convention, the event center. With that being said, we decided this year to move it from Schleybaug's because we didn't feel right making Ruben empty that big warehouse out, which we weren't making him. Let me restate that. He offered, he wants to, but it takes 3 days to empty all the equipment out of there and about a day and a half, 2 days to put it all back. So they lose almost a full week, and they eat all that loss for us just to have the event there. Okay. So I need a drink. So we decided this year we're still going to have the pre-party the day before at Schleybaug's. We're going to have it there. We're going to have pizza. It's going to be very relaxed, chill, check equipment out, communicate, have fun with friends. But one of those events where you can kind of just sit back and relax, or stand more or less, check cool stuff out. And we have a lot of people that fly into town the day before. We wanted something for them to do the night before as well. We were just going to go to like a local restaurant, dinner place. But, to try to get 50 people into these places, it's pretty tough.
Hey, babe, are you wanting to eat on?
No, I don't want to eat live. Yeah, I'll wait a minute. So, anyways, the first 150 people that buy tickets now, because we already have 50 sold, or should we do it ourselves, Savannah? All right. So Savannah's just telling me, giving me the gestures to do 200. First 200 people that buy tickets, not including the 50, we're going to give it to you guys for $100, $99, what it's going to be. So the first 200, after that, it's going back to full price. And the original people, we're going to reimburse their money ourselves and get that all taken care of. Make sure if you want to come, there is two different separate on the Eventbrite. Is it Eventbrite? It's called Eventbrite, sorry, where you sign up in the link. Make sure you're looking at everything accurate. We did change the prices as well for couples. Couples are now $150, and that's all thanks to KOHLER engines as well. So if you think about it, guys, before it was $200 a piece, $400. Now couples can go for $150, and that was just a blessing from KOHLER to be able to do that to help us out. We're working with some other folks as well to try to reduce it even more if we can. I don't think we can get it back to free, but just know if you buy tickets now and we do reduce it anymore, you will get reimbursed. That's just how we are. We're good-hearted people, and like I told you, we're not in this to make money. We are also still doing the toy drive. So if you come to the event, bring a toy. We're going to put them under the tree, and then we're going to bless Marines Toys for Tots again, and then a couple local churches as well. Help the children out to have a really good holiday. And if you don't bring a toy, that's okay as well. TQ and myself will go buy a bunch. It's not a big deal. Calm down there, Chris. Go ahead and hide that one. We got kids in here. My kid.
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Hi.
You want to say hi?
So the kids and I, I guess you guys don't know, but we took the dogs to get their haircuts today. So they've been cooped up in the salon all day. So the kids and I are going to go take them for a walk and get our walk on here.
Shaking the table.
Sorry.
So you guys are going to work out?
Yeah.
All right, have fun.
But the food's
Just
done.
kidding.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you fist pump me.
Yeah.
We do that too.
Give me another.
Love you. The food's done in there. So if you want the food,
okay,
you got to get it yourself or wait till I get back.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
guys, have fun.
Back to my funny story. Okay. So you can go, babe. You don't have to stick around for this. I got a message yesterday. This dude was straight up dead serious. Okay. I found out you and TQ are not really husband and wife. This is all fake. You guys don't even live together. I mean, this is some off the wall stuff, guys. Like, you guys never show affection on camera. Why don't you guys ever kiss? You're not wearing your wedding ring, blah, 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 blah. Dude, there's some folks out there. A lot of you are great people. We love you guys. But that one or two that comes through every now and then are absolutely crazy. They can come up with some, don't mind that's my toilet in the background flushing. We keep it high-end budget around here, guys. Who flushed the toilet on live?
Sorry.
TQ.
You gotta go, right?
Oh, man. I just see laughy emojis just scrolling.
Listen. Sorry we're so cringe.
We're not cringy. We're just getting
But
old.
some people just can't watch us.
No, it's okay. We're getting old,
Cosmo.
and we're going through midlife crises.
Cosmo, it's okay, Cosmo.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, sent this big old message, like all this stuff talking about we're not really husband and wife. Where's your wedding ring? Which, guys, I have a metal wedding ring. I don't even know what it is. Platinum, silver, whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, and I don't wear this out all the time to work in because it gets all grassy and stuff.
She just wears it out to show it off. That's fake.
And my hand's doing great. Thank you, guys.
It's fake. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, let's get back on track here. Let's get back on track. So yeah, I got like 50 million things going through my head. So he sends this big old message talking about, we're not married, this and that. It's all fake. And I'm just like, okay, dude, like I can't try to even make somebody think something that they're already set on. So I just said, okay, man, thanks. Have a blessed day. That being said, another storage call?
Yeah.
Wow. So we have the storage phone on Sundays because our niece is not available on Sundays. So it has been crazy with phone calls off and on today. Y'all are funny. Keep it up. Sean, I seen your printing on your waist. I don't know what printing on my waist means. I don't know. Oh, yeah. And I got her name tattooed here, guys. Like, I did that when I was young, right after we got married. I don't think I'm putting names of just anybody on my body. Just, maybe I planned this one. What would it have been? 8 years in advance before we ever made a YouTube video, I'd say roughly. Yeah, planned ahead. Make sure it was nice and sun faded for you guys. Anyways, midlife crisis at 38. No, it was funny because a video I made yesterday with Sean Boy, we went to a local import exotic dealership, and I put a post up on Facebook. I tend to try to be funny sometimes, guys, but sometimes it goes whoop right over people's heads. Anyways, so I put this post up, and once I kind of look back at it, it kind of like, I was like, you know what? I probably did trick some people. So anyways, I put this McLaren up here. This is Sean Boy's favorite car. We stopped and looked at them because they just got 3 brand new ones and had them parked out front. Okay. So, that's the video from the day before. So anyways, I just posted these quick videos real fast. That was Sean Boy sitting in the McLaren. There's a picture of it again, Lambo in the background. And then I posted a picture shaking the really cool dealership guy's hand, okay? Now, oh yeah, and he hooked Sean Boy up with a bunch of Charshoni merchandise. Hooked him up with a hat and, all that stuff. So I like the orange Lambo. Lambo's been my dream car. And that's a little video we did in there looking at it. So I was going to plug all this in the video. So anyways, I put those up on Facebook and I said, just a little jokingly, I said my 37th birthday present came early or something like that. Joking because I knew all my family and friends on Facebook would know I'm turning 38. Well, most people didn't catch it right off the rip, so I started getting blowed up, okay? And they're like, bro, you really bought that? You really bought that? You really bought that? What are you doing? Yada, yada, yada. Lawn money must be good, blah, blah, blah. Social media must be good money, blah, 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 which everything is good. Lawn care, landscaping, snow removal is really good. And social media is really good as well. I'm not going to sit here. I never try to be fake with you guys. It is what it is. I never imagined this stuff turning into what it has, but it's a blessing. And hey, I'm going to roll with it, right? So yeah. Anyways, so I put those up on Facebook, and my stuff just went crazy. People like thought I really went and dropped $400,000 on a McLaren, but I did. I won't lie. I did sit down with the dealer and love you, babe. Love you, person in my videos that pretends to be my wife.
Your movie wife?
My movie wife, yeah.
All right.
Paid actor. So anyways, people, the Facebook post, they thought I really bought it, which I did check into it, and you can get a McLaren for $6,000 a month for 7 years. So basically, you're going to pay about $420,000 roughly, and the car was like $370, I think. I think it was $370. I looked at a lot of exotics. Sean Boy likes Rolls Royce as well. We were looking at like the carbon fiber emblem that pops up with the backlight. That's like I don't even know, $15,000 accessory. I mean, it's just insane in those. But anyways, sorry, they're all walking past me, looking at me all weird. So someday, whenever I do make enough money, might not be right now, but someday, and I actually put it in the video as well, it's okay to dream. And if you're working towards those dreams, I don't know what could happen one day. If McLaren wants to sponsor our lawn care channel, I'm down for it, wishful thinking, right? But hey, in all reality, I never thought a mower company or anybody like that would ever want to send us a mower. And so think big, right? Think big. And I highly suggest you guys to think big as well. You guys' comments. I keep seeing pimping, all this stuff. That stuff's just, I don't know. Anyways, so I got the house to myself now, I think. Everybody gone? Okay, now I can act like myself since I ain't got to be fake with my fake family all around. No, that one pretty much took the cake. That one, extortion's one. People try to extort us for money. Fake family, that was a pretty good one. Some other stuff I won't admit that it's happened. It can get wild out here in the old social media land, dude. People don't think we're real people. We're real. Trust me. Like, my house is pretty clean right now, but on school days, bro, it'll get nasty up in here. I mean, real nasty. We ain't living perfect, crazy lifestyles or whatever. I mow someone that owns a $250,000 Bentley. That's crazy. I used to mow right next to a Lamborghini for another company. I mean, they parked it right out front every single day. And, when we were there, it was there. So you imagine trimming and flip edging around a Lambo. You're sitting there like, bro, if I hit a window, that's my year's salary. Andrew Tate of lawn care. Dude, Andrew Tate is a BA, dude. I mean, that dude is bad to the bone. It's a shame what they just did to him with all the social medias, though. If you guys don't know what they just did to Andrew Tate, a lot of people don't like him because he's very boisterous, whatever. He's a ex-fighter as well, but bad dude. And all the social media companies, all of them, got together like last weekend and was like, hey, we're canceling this dude. And they did. They took all this dude's platforms, which he was huge, and they wiped him clean. I mean, but that's the world we live in now, man. I could be here at Spencer Lawn Care today and nothing tomorrow. And trust me, I know that. And to be real with you, I don't care. I would be just fine with or without the YouTube. I would miss you guys, though. I'd highly miss you guys. When do you think you will have the house built, buddy? Honestly, Douglas, we don't know yet. So you got to kind of do it in stages, and nothing moves like you think it used to, or it used to. The way it used to move, it doesn't move like that now. So imagine back in the day, we were all running along to try to get stuff done. Everybody, the whole world, we were running to get along. Now it's like, yeah, that's what it's like. It's like a snail, no joke. I mean, it's absolutely insane, okay? Anyways, let's read some comments here. All right, I got the Andrew Tate one. but we don't know when we're going to build it. Honestly, we're going to be meeting with builders. We're going to try to film as much of this process for you guys as well. Next step is getting a road in there, just because going in and out of there a few times, it gets muddy real quick and in a hurry. Honestly, I've been debating building the driveway myself. Just, it would honestly give me something to do through the winter, but I'm also kind of like, do I really want to do that in the winter time? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ramir? How are you, bud? Ramir Zachary. If you guys don't follow Ramir, he's big on TikTok, blowing up over in the TikTok world. Zach's Lawn Care, you can follow him at. Are you going to get a new Echo backpack blower for the fall? No, we don't have any Echo blowers right now. Nothing against them. They're great products. Only reason we changed over, guys, I mean, still makes great products as well. We just started going to sleigh bars in 2018. So it's kind of like the process of winging things out. So that's what we did. So we went back. We like to go to one dealership. If you guys don't know, our old dealership, the Belts Lawn Care that we got the X mark in the right ZK at back in the day, they closed up. They're not there anymore. I know they have another store up in Akron, I believe is still there. But yeah, I mean, so I think we made a pretty good decision going to Sleigh Boss. The owner of Beltso is a really good guy, and if you go to Akron up to his store, support him. He takes really good care of you guys. I think his name's Troy. Are you going to build the new shop? We're going to build everything. It's just going to take some time. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate all the kind words. So if you're just now hopping in, a long story short, we're reimbursing a ton of people money, 50 people roughly, for the Spencer Pro event. We're giving them half their money back because KOHLER Engine stepped up and donated $20,000 to the ticket prices of the Spencer Pro event. So now the first 200 people that buy tickets, and after the 200 people that buy them, it's going back to full price, $199. Your tickets will be they're $99 for now. So there's a link in the description if you're interested. Love to see you guys there. It's going to be a great time. Be around like-minded individuals and just have a ton of fun and learn. That's what it's about, growing your business. You get a chance to ask questions. You get a chance to win a ton of giveaways. We probably do more giveaways than anybody. So it's just an overall great event. But now you can get those tickets for $99 thanks to our friends at KOHLER Engines for stepping up and providing $20,000 to reduce the ticket price. So also couples are $150 now. So it would have been $200. You're getting them for $150. So going to be really, really cool. Sean, plant a money tree on the new property. I don't need to plant any trees there, Paul. We got so many trees. It's like, my goodness. My aunt has a Sunjo mower. Very cool. So that Sunjo company, when they first really came out, we did a couple. I mean, you can look back probably 6-7 years ago. We did like a pressure washing video for them. And then, man, I'll tell you what, they took off. I think they got in like all of the Home Depots, or they got in one of the stores. I don't remember which one, but they're rolling now. Thank you, Chris, for the kind words. He said, you guys are awesome and good people. We definitely try to be. Some days are better than others. We're not perfect by any means, but we definitely want to put out a good, positive image and just motivate people that want to start lawn care, landscaping, anything in business, life, as a husband and wife, family, the American dream, no matter what everything out there says right now, the American dream is still possible. And even if you're not in America, your dreams are still possible. You can make them happen. And that's what we look to be. We look to be a steward towards that, influence folks that want to be better every day and not compete with anybody. We're not competing with anybody. We don't care about that. But simply be better than yourself and, do the best for your family and provide for your family. Very true. None of us are perfect. How are the Fords doing? The Fords are doing okay as of right now. We still got the whole backup camera thing popping on. I know a lot of you are like pushing me to, do the whole recall thing on it, or whatever you even call it. The pink, what do they call that thing? I'm sure you guys will tell me. I don't even remember what it's called. But anyways, The reason I haven't, guys, is because the new truck, the other 22, it goes in to get its plow setup put onto it on the 7th or 8th of this month, I think it is. Yeah, September, October, one or the other. Anyways, I got to check my calendar. So with that being said, we would only have one truck, because if we send that other truck back, they buy it back from us. It already has the plow, everything set up for it, has a salt spreader set up for it. They kind of almost got us in a pinch, to be honest with you, because they're not going to recoup us for any of that stuff. Okay. They're not going to pay for us to put the salt spreader back in, all the electronics, the undercarriage. They're not. They're going to simply buy their truck back. I'm going to have to pay to have all that taken off and put it onto another truck, which is thousands and thousands more. And trust me, I've already contemplated all this in my head. Like, hey, it could cost you $5,000 now to redo it, or you might break down in the middle of the winter and it might cost you $25,000. I don't know. I'm not I can't see the future, I guess you could say. I hope everything works out to our benefit. I hope the truck continues doing good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I'm kind of lemon law. That's what it's called. Thank you, guys. Yep. Thank you. Lemon law. Yep. Yeah. Just kind of in a bad spot, it's a tough spot to be in. And you didn't leave yet?
Love you.
Love you. Your mom and sister went out there 10 minutes ago, bro. They're going to whoop you. Just kidding. Oh. Yeah, lemon law. I have 15 Ford trucks. That's awesome. Trinity Rifle Bob. Lemon law. I think you guys are great. My son and I are going to start a lawn care business next season. That's awesome, Matt. Learn as much as you can and then implement it. Start advertising early. When you start seeing the spring stuff in the stores, like for Easter, what's the Lucky Charm date? Man, I can't think of what the Lucky Charm one is. Well, come on. St. Patrick's Day. It was right there. Sorry. I know I call it the Lucky Charms. That's the kind of thing between me and the kids. Anyway, St. Patrick's Day. Make sure you're advertising very hard for the spring. Use your social medias. Don't think or just rely on like the old school door hangers. Not saying that they can't work. You would just get a better return using social media, whether that's sponsored ads, paid ads, whatever. With that being said, no, we don't accept payments to put other channels onto our channel. I know I've been getting a ton of calls about that. Also, people wanting me to do calls with them. As of right now, guys, I don't have the time. I would love to do some coaching calls at some point, but right now, life is just so crazy. I don't have the time. It's nothing personal against any of you. And, any of you know that have reached out to us via email, that if we can, we get back to you. It may not always be right away, but we definitely try to get back and, teach you guys what we know. We can only teach you what we know, and it doesn't always work. It might work, but it's just really finding out what works for your area, because everywhere is different. How much money do you make off of YouTube? Matthew, that is none of your business. I will say we do really well. I'm not going to go into, exact numbers, because if you know any way the algorithm works, it does these numbers. Okay. So you might do good here and then be down here. You might be back up here and then down here. The biggest thing I will tell anybody watching is don't become dependent on it. If you become dependent on it and then you go from up here to boop down here, that's when you start seeing folks really retracting on things they're saying and, doing and this and that. So it's good. It's a blessing. I won't sit here and act like it's not. It does far better than I ever thought it could. Far better. And justifiably, I would say we're still a bit under what I think it's really worth. But with that being said, it's social media and every day it changes. Would you recommend dropping customers with smaller gate openings, even though I have a 36-inch grandstand? No, if you can fit the 36 in there and they're good paying customers, I wouldn't drop them. Now, if they're problem customers and they're giving you issues, yeah, it's got to make money, plain and simple. It's business. Any business person will tell you it has to make money. If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. Some landscapers disappear on customers. Yeah, because they get themselves into bad spots. Unfortunately, I've heard too many stories of actually, we have one right now, customer, she's debating leaving for a new price. I'll say it like that. And they asked us to match the other price. They want to keep us, yada, yada, yada. Been with them for 4 years now. And yeah, I refused. I said, I'm not going to match their price. They're a new startup. We've been with them for 4 years now, had zero complaints, zero damage, always been happy. We've showed up every single time. Oh, yeah, this is a snowplow customer as well. Showed up every single time. And I said, what? Is that not worth something? But that's the world we live in now, man. People will drop you on a dime. I mean, a dime. If they can save a nickel, you're out. And what I will tell you guys is do not change your prices. Do not try to match somebody else. Now, with that being said, also use common sense. I'm in a different part of my life, I guess I could say. If I was just starting out, I would probably bend, honestly. If it was back when I first started Spencer Lawn Care, I'd have probably bend a little bit and I would have matched their price just because I wanted to keep the account and I wanted to continue working for them. Oh, excuse me. With that being said, now if I lose an account or 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 4 accounts, it's not financially going to cripple me, if you know what I'm saying. We still have more accounts and we can pick more accounts up. So don't let any customer control you or try to force you or scare you, but also be smart. If you can make money still on it and it's something you absolutely need, use your head, guys and gals. Don't, keep growing basically. And then, hey, maybe next year you land a huge account and you can go back to them and say, hey, this is your new price or I'm out. It goes both ways, guys. Why is somebody sending me a bunch of pies and grapes and stuff? Somebody sent like a bunch of fruit. I don't even know what that means. In today's society, man, like you kids and stuff, you be sending these emojis and stuff. Some of that stuff goes right over my head up here, like clearly. What's up, Matt? How are you doing? MG Lawn and Landscape. Thank you, Paul. We appreciate the kind words. He said we were so thankful for your YouTube and watching every night. It's just a nice bonus. Thank you. My boss is super stubborn. He drops people for the dumbest stuff. Yeah, I mean, if he's old school and he's been around it a long time, he probably can see exactly where it's going and he's just learned from prior mistakes. I will tell you right now, I have certain things with customers. As soon as they start doing them, I will drop them. I mean, it's plain and simple. I know where it's going. I know the route it's going, but those are just things you learn over time. Lee Reynolds said, just wanted to say, I love your videos. You and your wife do. I do not have a landscaping business, but I do use the tips that you guys share on the channel. I found your videos last year. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you, Lee, for sharing your gratitude. We appreciate that. It's nice to hear nice things every now and then as well, guys, because it does become very repetitive. Like, I don't think you guys know how hard it is to make lawn care content for a lawn care business. Like, you guys know the lawns we're going to tomorrow. The lawns we're going to Thursday, Friday. Now, some things change, like last week when they had the accident at the big commercial. We didn't foresee that. So that threw things kind of all out of whack. But lawn care, landscaping, this stuff is very repetitive style work, okay? But that's the business, okay? And this is not free lawn care. I know all the free channels right now, they're really high. They're doing great with their views, and we wish them nothing but the best. But doing free lawn care and running, operating a lawn care business, two totally different things. I just hope you guys know there's a divide there. Not saying one's better than the other, not saying anything against anybody. I'm just saying there is a divide. Free here from what we do, where we charge customers, we show up weekly, we have responsibilities, we have contracts, things that we have to take care of, insurance, pay our monthly taxes, pay our yearly taxes, all of that stuff that goes in there. I'll be honest with you, I'm jealous of these guys and gals that are doing the free stuff, pulling up and just mowing whatever with no liability whatsoever. Even though I have heard a few horror stories, I've had messages from people getting busted for trespassing and getting in trouble and this and that. But hey, if it's working for them and they can set it up, all the power to them. I wish them nothing but the best. I'm friends with some of these guys. I talk with them behind the scenes. Kevin, lawn care juggernaut, great guy. Al Blades. So yeah, we know of these guys. Copper Creek Cuts, great guy as well. I don't get to talk to them all as much as I would like to, but we're always here when they want to chit chat or whatever. We all have busy lives as creators for one, and influencers as another, I guess you could say. But my chair is slowly going down. This office chair is going bad. The pump in it. My first day of school. That's awesome, Ben. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate the kind words. I think I've been with your channel about a year now. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And that was from Booze Dangle 23. When are you going to put the new strobe light on the 22? So I've just really been holding off for, I've been wondering if I was going to have to lemon law it or not. That's why we haven't done anything with the trucks, to be real with you guys. Logoing them, any of that. I just don't want to put any more money really into them, especially the one that we're having issues out of, because like I was planning on having rims and tires on that thing, just something a little bit better, nothing special, but I don't want to put any more money into it because I don't know if we're going to have the thing, Do you guys charge per service or contracted 12 months? So we have contracts that are all different. Some are per service. A lot of them are residentials or payment at the time of service, card on file, really simple. Our commercials, a lot of those are net 60, net 30, net 90. We do have a few commercials that are 12-month contracts stating we both agree upon a number at the beginning of the year for lawn care, snow removal. It could be $150,000, $120,000. It could be $100,000, whatever. So then they send us a payment every single month, but it's all broken up rather than us invoicing them every 3 months, every 4 months. They like that. We like that. And it keeps money coming in all winter long as well. So yeah, do whatever works. Do whatever works best for your company. I saw a comment I wanted to answer. What do you do if your mower does not fit in the gate? Matthew, we simply just don't take it. Unless it's like a really small area, we could just trim out and the customer's cool with that. We don't take a push mower as you guys see anymore. I used to do that back in the day, and push mowing just stinks. Now, I'm not saying if you push mow, that's anything bad. If you got small properties, like I know a gentleman, I talk to him all the time down in Washington, D.C. These little cookie cutter lots, guys. I'm not kidding you. No bigger than probably, I'd say half the size of my dining room here. So maybe like 10 by 10, 12 by 12 front lawns. That's all there is. Backyards are all patios. So all he does is mow these things. And he's like, hey, I'm just charging him $25 and I'm push mowing them. I'm like, dude, that's freaking awesome. You're push mowing. That's all he has on his trailers, push mowers. And that's all he does. Just these small little trailers, small little SUV he pulls them with and push mows it, flip edges I'm talking like a box, guys, a square. He sends me pictures all the time. Flip edge, mow, clean it off, bust out of there. And he's doing them one after another, after another, after another. And he told me when he first started like 10 years ago, he was doing them for like $13. And he's like, dude, to be honest with you, if I was doing them at $13, I'd still probably be making money. So he's killing it at $25. Demographics have a lot to do with it as well, guys. Like in Canton, Ohio, which is the biggest city closest to me, I think there's here. I'll do it real quick on Google. How many people live in Canton, Ohio? So 70,863 people with the last census that was done in Canton, 71,000 basically in 2020. Okay. So that's our biggest market in our area. So I know people that service places that have less than 1,000. So could you imagine having 1,000 people that you're trying to run a business around or with compared to me? I have 77,000 or what was it, 71,000 in one little city. Now that's just one city. So, and we have Maslin. I mean, we have Alliance if we want to, Jackson, Canton South. I mean, we have a lot of area, and things are just different for everyone. So we understand that. That's why a lot of people don't like to touch numbers, because certain numbers, like a $25 lawn in Washington, D.C., I can't even get there for $25 most of the time. I've mowed a Acer with a push mower. Acer. I don't know what an Acer is. An acre, I'm assuming you meant. Acre, okay. Yeah, and trust me, I've pushed an acre. When I grew up, guys, we had a good-sized property at our old house my parents owned, and we had to push mow that baby every single week. And I did it a lot. My dad did it a lot. My brother did it a lot. We took turns. You got like a little, I don't even remember, like a 20. I don't even know if ours was 20 inches wide, because that thing seemed like I was driving like something that wide. I'm not kidding. Trust me, I know all about push mowing. I have a Honda push mower, and I use the zero turn for my front yards. It works well. Stand on, fits through residential gates. I do 6 yards a day. Awesome. Kids are doing great, Tanner. Thank you for asking. I'm 13. I want to start a lawn care business. Any tips? The biggest tip I probably just told you right there is, figuring out your population and what you can target. So I know you said you live in the country, but are there mobile home parks near you? How's your neighborhood that you live in? Are the houses all spread out? Because in all honesty, you have to be able to get there. And if they're all spread out, being that you're 13, it's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and fluff you and lie to you and say, oh, yeah, this, that, whatever. You may honestly have to wait until you're 16 or older to get a vehicle to transport yourself and your equipment from point A to point B, so then you can grow and have a legitimate landscaping lawn care company. And that's just me being truthful with you. Now, there are things you can do from now till then. You can practice on your own lawn so that whenever it's time for you to get to work, you have all those techniques down and you don't have to learn them as you go. Flip edging, mowing stripes, whatever works for your area. I know stripes aren't, everyone's thing, but, hey, whatever you got to do, you can do that to get better. You can get better equipment, save this, that. There's a million things that you can do. I mean, if you listen to Gary Vee, that guy what was he hawking? He was hawking like baseball cards and stuff back in the day. I don't even remember now. All kinds of stuff. Especially with social media now, guys, you can make money in other ways. Did Miley spend her birthday money yet? So she did. She bought a lot of different things. She actually spent $80 more of it today, I think, at Target. But in all fairness, she brought her brother a box of basketball cards for his birthday. Sean Boy's birthday is coming up. We got a lot of birthdays coming up. Mine's September 1st. Sean's is the 4th. So me and him, we typically share them together. I just kind of let it be his birthday. It is what it is. I don't need a birthday party. I just need a McLaren. Just kidding. I like the way John's thinking. He said, nah, she's saving it to buy a Lambo so she can lease it to her dad. That's what I'm talking about. I have 10 customers. That's awesome. My mom and dad are going to drive, or my mom is going to drive me and been mowing for 4 years. That's awesome. Bulletproof. And to go into this, guys, not to be somber in any ways, everybody's situation is different. Like, Bulletproof has his mom that's willing to transport him from point A to point B to mow lawns. Not every kid, and I understand that, is able to have a parent to do that. I'll be honest, when I was young, my parents weren't able to do that. They were both working, and it just was not a possibility. I couldn't put that on them. But what happened is I had an older cousin, my cousin James. He got his license a little bit before me, but even before that, my grandmother lived in a mobile home park. We'd hit customers up, and there was always ways to make money. In mobile home parks, there's so much money in there for kids to make, raking leaves, painting things. Elderly customers, dude, they're always willing to give you free food, some money. They're not going to pay you top dollar, but they'll give you some money, and they always got something that needs done. So get in there and get hustling. If you're, a teenager and you can't mow lawns, you don't have any equipment, whatever, find out in the neighborhood, in the mobile home parks, your neighborhood, whatever. Hey, anybody need babysitting? Parents are always looking to get away for a couple hours. You can babysit people's kids. And make a few bucks, tell them, hey, pay me $25 for 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. I don't know. And, make some money, put it back. Hey, you need me next weekend? Do it again. Hey, you need me next weekend? Let's start setting this up on a weekly routine. If you make somebody else's life easier, they're going to be willing to give you some compensation for that. And that's business like 101. That's sales technique 101. Take care of people's problems and they'll help take care of you. When will you guys start fall cleanups? I mean, probably the end of this month. We'll see what the weather's doing. We were a little bit behind last year. The year before came really early. So it just really depends on when they really start dropping. I've been using tips from your videos to help me take care of my lawn. I live in a mobile home park and I only have about 1,000 square feet of lawn, but it's fun. That's awesome. I mean, mobile homes, guys, I'm telling you, what was it? Probably 2016, we had probably 13, maybe 15 mobile home parks in different parks. And we just recently, last year, got rid of our last mobile home park. And it wasn't really anything that had to do with anything. It was just you couldn't. Running social media is extremely hard. And trying to film inside of a mobile home park is extremely hard. People are always outside. People are always talking. People are always stopping. That would be the one downfall with mobile home parks, I would say, at least the ones in our area. So it was not good for the channel, because we'd have like a 2 to 3 hour window when we're in there servicing the whole park and we couldn't get any content, so that just kind of was fluffing things up a little bit. I think gas prices are like $3.79. We had like this 50-cent hike last week or the week before. I don't even remember now. It was like trending down and then boom, the next day just skyrocketed. Charlie said, I'm 19 and I take care of 45 lawns. That's awesome. I just bought a brand new Toro Multiforce. This is my second year in business. Dude, you're killing it. I mean, you bought a new mower faster than I did. I waited till year 4. Yeah, roughly about year 4. So, yeah, you're doing great, man. 45 lawns, bought a Multiforce, second year. Yeah, keep it up. Honda and Cosmo got old. Somebody saw the TikTok. So I'll share this with you guys. Or it might have been Instagram, actually. So this guy commented the other day, said, man, Wanda and Cosmo got old. Well, I had forgot all about the Fairly Odd Parents. So TQ and myself made this.
Cosmo got old? Wanda and Cosmo got old? Wanda and Cosmo got old?
So if you can't tell, I got trimmer line on top of my head from my crown. TQ actually had a crown on top of her head. She keeps it near the bed. Does Spencer Lawn Care have any plans to get a mini skid steer? I've noticed you several times on the Toro Dingos. So we have a Bobcat skid steer. I don't know if you're aware of that TF services. We were looking into some auctions to pick up an enclosed cab for plowing. Just right now, man, these prices, guys, are whew, even for used stuff. Right now, I would tell you, if you're probably going to buy a skid steer, skid load, or anything, you might as well just get brand new because the used stuff prices, you might as well just eat it. I mean, unless you guys are getting better deals than in my area. Here, man, I'm like looking at stuff that's like in bad shape, and it's just nuts. What would you say is a good stand on that will fit through most residential gates? So, most residential gates are 36 typically. Now, don't get me wrong, I've seen some smaller gates like 22 inches, 25 inches, and it just stinks. Uh, there's not a lot of brands, honestly. I don't even know what Toro makes. Does Toro still make the 36? I think they do. I think it's a fixed deck 36 though. And then I know Wright has a small one as well. I'm trying to think. There's not a lot. I think John Deere even has a small one. You'd honestly, man, you'd have to get out there and shop. I don't ever look for 36s. It's just not something that we use. So, a 36 is just out of my normal buying range, I guess. Seeing all your guys' gas prices. So it looks like, $3.50 to $4. Some people are really up there. Somebody comments that Skag has a small 36. Even makes a 32, I think. Even. I don't know who Even is. Evo? Maybe Evo? I don't know. So Matthew said Toro does make a 36, 48, 52, and 60. Do you see your guys' self going electric in the future? Not anytime soon, I don't. All the brands that I just mentioned, I like all of them. I have nothing against nobody. Exmark makes a really good mower. Skag makes a really good mower. And guys, I'll tell you right now, like people don't understand. All of these companies talk to one another and work together. They all have best intentions. Yes, it is competitive, like sports, anything. You want to beat the competition. It's natural. It's human instinct. But in reality, they all still talk to one another. They all are good people. They're all good businesses. The ones that have been around a long time, you really can't go wrong with any of their brands. With that being said, and what is really, honed on is dealer support now, finding a good dealer. And social media has really changed this. And not always I've had a few dealerships call me up and not be very happy about some of the things that we show on the channel. Like I understand not everybody can be Schleybaugh engines. I understand that. But in the same instance, I think everybody can be a Schleybaugh engines or close to it. You can aim to be like that. You can aim to have number one customer service. You can aim to have number one mower sales year after year after year. You can aim to have product in stock. You can aim to provide the best prices. You can aim to have a reliable turnaround if somebody's mower goes down. It's just simple sympathy. Say me, we'll use me for an example. I'm just starting out. I choose your dealership to spend 20 grand on a new stand-on mower. Just an example. 20 grand. I buy it 2 weeks later. My mower breaks down. I can't take that mower back because that's what makes me a livelihood. Okay. I took a chance on your dealership, and this isn't any dealership at all. I took a chance on your dealership, and you gave me 100% when I was buying this thing that you were going to be there to support me, to take care of me, and to get me fixed up and back on the road if it does break down. 2 weeks later, mower goes down, and I hear this a lot from a lot of people, and not certain brands, any brand specific. They go back to the dealership says, we're 8 weeks out. So you just bought a brand new mower thinking you got stability, you got no worries for breakdowns, and everything breaks down. And now you got to wait 6 weeks, 8 weeks. That's unacceptable. Like Schleybaugh, that happens to you at Schleybaugh, you're getting put right to the front of the line. And they're going to get you fixed up in 30 minutes or less. If it's not 20 minutes or less, and if they don't, they're going to send you out the door with the exact same mower as a rental, and it's going to be covered by them. It's going to be a free of charge thing. And then if they don't have a rental, I've heard of Ruben. I've never personally seen it, but I've heard of Ruben going onto his showroom and taking a brand new mower and giving it to someone as a rental because he didn't have an extra one in his fleet. And he's got a large fleet. Trust me, a large fleet. So that's just a difference in dealer support. Now, if they come back and they're like, hey, it's going to be 3 days, 5 days, you can manage that a little bit. Get back with your customers. Hey, my mower went down. I'm going to be a bit behind here, yada, yada, yada. You can go rent a machine to get you by for that week, whatever. You're getting by. Breakdowns happen to us all. It's just how you handle them. Getting all frustrated and mad and throwing a tantrum, this or that. The world hates me. This is just my luck. We all have bad luck at certain times. I'll tell you that. But it's just how you take it and you move forward, okay? Look at everything positively. I will say also, if you're starting out and you notice your customers have equipment, like we're working around their properties all the time. Your customer has a tractor or something you could use, and maybe they're just not capable of using it anymore. Ask them, hey, you willing to sell that to me? Sometimes they'll give this stuff to you. I've heard of plenty good stuff too. Like, hey, my customer gave me this brand new Stihl FS 94R today. Said he's done with trimming. That's why he hired a lawn care company. And didn't ask him for a cent. Literally gave him a $300-$400 trimmer. It happens. Let me get caught up here in the comments. I saw him flying on by. I'm going to wrap this one up, though, here, guys. I've been down here an hour. I see all your gas prices. That's crazy. Some people said a Cub Cadet. Wright makes a 32, somebody said. It's a little one. Need to talk to Stihl and come to Virginia. So we work with Stihl. Occasionally they'll send us products. We'll try them out, this or that. Yeah, it's nothing like crazy serious. That's how we choose to work with some companies, guys. And oh yeah, let me tell you. So the video I made the other night where I was talking about the trailer setup real quick. Everything, the equipment defender racks, the sure can gas cans. Had a bunch of you message me and said, hey, where's the sure can gas can link? I missed it. Okay. I forgot to put it in that video. It's in this link in this video as well. Or it's in this video now. I guarantee it. I had to go back through because somehow or another I deleted it and didn't realize it. So the sure can link is there. Code Spencer will always save you 10%. If you need sure can gas cans, they'll get you stocked up and ready to rock. But anyways, I'm trying to glance through your guys' comments here, make sure I didn't miss anything. You are right, Sean. Thank you. How's cars? Kars. How cars? I'm not sure, Susan. Thank you so much, Anthony Moore's Landscaping and Beautification. Man, that's a good name. Anthony Moore's and Beautification. Beautification. Do you let the kids use the trimmers? Not really. I like their eyeballs more right now. No, we don't force anything onto them, guys. I'll be honest with you. They know how to drive the mowers really well. We can't put them on the channel because they are children, and people like to be goofy anytime things with children are involved, which is fine. But yeah, they know how to operate stuff. How much did your debris loader cost? So the whole entire thing was just under 30 grand. The Billy Goat debris loader itself, if that's what you're talking about, I think it was around like 8,000 or 9,000. I have no clue where these things are at now, guys. I bought mine 3 years ago. But yeah, that's just a rough idea of what it costs. Trailer was one purchase. Liberty trailer, we drove to Indianapolis, I think it was, to Liberty trailer, bought it. This was the COVID era, 2019, and drove it back. The walls, fabrication, everything was like just under 10 grand, yada, yada, yada. Add them all up, it was just under 30 grand. Oh, thanks. Any thoughts on the 9010 backpack blower? Great blower. We worked really closely back in the day with a large group of individuals for the 8010. If you guys look at some of the old channel or old videos, stuff like that, We were one of the first people to ever have the 8010. We got to test it long before it ever hit the market. And yeah, it's a great blower. So the 9010's, I'm sure, just a beast. You guys know I coined that thing, the beast. It was on all their advertising for Echo and everything. I still wanted that sign and they wouldn't give me the sign. But at the GIE 3 years ago, maybe even 4 now, the year the 8010 came out, they put me on the big banner, the logo, the advertisement. And when I used it the first time, I was like, dang, this thing's a beast. So they ran with it. They gave it the nickname The Beast, and that's where it came from. Not tooting my own horn whatsoever. I didn't build the thing. I just gave insight and knowledge that we have firsthand working in the field. And Echo's a phenomenal company. All the people there are phenomenal people. Oh, yeah, if you're going to the EXPO, we are opening up for Echo. Make sure you guys get to their booth. The opening ceremony, TQ and myself are going to open it up for them. I believe they're going to have a free drink available for adults if you want to partake in that. If not, we hope to see you guys all at the Equip Expo. There's other links down there. Check them all out, guys. The KOHLER event down at Hattiesburg, Mississippi is going to be popping off in 2023, February 19th through the 22nd. Dates and everything are down there. Get your tickets. We'd love to see you. That's our down south tour we kind of do every year. So we have an up north one that we do for the Spencer Pro event, a middle of the range down in Louisville, Kentucky at the Equip Expo, formerly known as the GIE Expo. And yes, you can use code Spencer to get yourself 50% off those tickets as well. And then we have our down south event as well that KOHLER puts on that we host at the Hattiesburg, Mississippi and KOHLER Engine facility. Great event, big people doing great things. That's what we're running with this year as our slogan. Spencer Pro event, links down in the description. First 200 people will save $100 on their tickets. Thanks to KOHLER Engines as well for donating $20,000 to the event cause and reducing prices of tickets by 50%. So first 200 people, $99. That's what the whole title is about and thumbnail's about. We had to give roughly about 50 people $100 reimbursement. So yeah, there you guys go. I'm whooped. I gave it all out there as much as I could right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye. Have a good night, guys. Love you guys.